Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, Alhamdulillah that today we can meet using these online tools. We use the teleconference. That I do hope that all of you are in a very good condition. Okay, nobody will get sick, or everybody is going to be nice in the very nice condition. And we are going to have the speaking test that I have already talked to you couple weeks ago. Actually, I ever asked you to prepare for the report text because I would like to give you kinds of the writing test. Do you still remember that, guys? After the presentation, I have already reminded all of you to join for or to prepare for the writing test. But at the time, I didn't give you the writing test, but I gave you kinds of the reading test instead of the writing. Why? Because I thought that you had to practice for the reading or kinds of the passage that will be got or received by you during the midterm test. Okay. However, you still need the writing test, right? Okay. Therefore, I will change the writing test into the speaking test because it is impossible we are going to meet together at this occasion at this social distancing. Therefore, I would like to change the writing test into the speaking test. Okay. I hope that you are going to submit all of this speaking test during my teleconference. So I'm going to talk, or I'm going to give the instructions only about 15 minutes. So at 8 o'clock, you are going to practice for it, and you are going to make the recording or video about the speaking test. Okay. I'm going to explain first about what you are going to do. Here is the presentation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, this is the rules of the speaking test. What should you do for the speaking test? Okay, it is the changing of your previous writing test into the speaking test. You love to be taught or to be described. Okay, and after you find one of the tasks that you love to speak up, or you still remember about your previous presentation, no problem. It is kind of one example. No problem whether you are going to use your previous presentation or you are going to use another such of the animal. Then you record or use the screen record for what you are talking about. Okay, so please report or describe about a type of animal such as elephant, giraffe, dolphin, or whatever you love to talk about or you describe. Remember, you have to describe about a type of animal instead of only an animal. Like for example, at the previous meeting there was a student from Science 5. She was talking about her pet. For example, you have a cat named Kitty, a cat. Then you talk or you describe about cat. It is not report text, but it is the descriptive text. I do not ask you to describe about only an animal, but you have to describe about a type of animal. For example, you are going to talk about.
I have to describe the animal I have.
Yes. What animal do you have? And I don't ask you to describe animal you have. Remember that. It is. Please
Or
read.
any animal.
Please read. Please report or describe about a type of animal instead of a pet. Remember, it is report text. It is not descriptive text. Okay? If you talk about or you describe about your pet, or if you describe about an animal, and then you describe about for example, my cat is named Kitty. She is very big. She is very cute. Blah 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 blah. It is specific one. It is not report text, but it is the descriptive text instead. Okay? Remember.
Also, you have to make it like National Geographic.
Yes, like that. Like we watch. Okay? Such as elephant, giraffe. Okay, no problem. If you are going to describe about cat, no problem. Or you're going to talk about cheetah, or no problem about it. But the problem if you are describing only an animal. Do you understand? What does it mean?
Yeah.
So you have to talk or you have to describe something in general. That's why we call it report text. If you only describe about an animal that you have, for example, or that you love to describe only one animal, it is not report text, but it is the descriptive text. Okay, so you are going to create like the Discovery Channel. Okay, it could be lion, dolphin. Okay, then the duration of the speaking is about 3 till 5 minutes, 250 till 300 words. Okay, record it, then send to my WhatsApp number. I hope that you I prefer you send to my WhatsApp number instead of to my Gmail, because there are many problems via Gmail. It is
So I have to cam myself and then send it to you.
yes, good. Okay, you have to record. You have to use the video. What is it like? You have to record it, or you have to share it. It's like making the video, right? About the Discovery Channel, but you speak by yourself. No reading at all. If I see that you are reading, cause I see, I do understand whether you are reading or you actually memorize or you understand about what you are talking about. If you are reading, I can see from your eyes whether if your eyes is like move around from the left to the right, it means that you're reading. Okay, do not ever to try to read. I will give it back to you and you have to make another one. Okay, do not ever try to make a kinds of the cheatings like look from the note or you make a small note. I know from your eyes. Okay, that's why I need your video, because I just want to know whether you are reading or not. And the way of people speaking is different from the way of people reading, right? Okay, there is no mistake for reading, but for speaking, yeah, maybe there's like it's like a stop, or it's like thinking, it's like yeah, it's like that. It is very different while you are speaking or you are reading. Remember, it is not reading test, but it is speaking test. Okay.
Yes.
You may have about 20 minutes preparation before sending the video. So 10 minutes for reading, for example, or memorize it. Then 10 other minutes for make the video. I don't ask you to have more duration. It's only 3 till 5 minutes. 3 minutes, no problem, I guess. Okay, and the thing you have to remember that will be evaluated for this test are the content of the report text. It consists of general classification, once more, general classification. Okay, about the animal you are going to describe. Description and the conclusion. For the conclusion, it is optional whether you're going to use it or not. Okay, and of course your pronunciation, guys. Your pronunciation is very important. Your expression and intonation. Okay, I can see that whether you are reading or not. If you are reading, I have to give back to your WhatsApp and I will not give you the score for that. And the length or the duration of your video is about 3 till 5, less than 3 minutes means that your score will be less than 75. Okay, I think just do the best for this. And yes,
Making the video.
Yeah.
About the report text about type of animal.
Yes.
3 until 5 minutes long, 250
Good.
300 words.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
I will give you one example. It belongs to other classes. All information via WhatsApp group.
So basically, we're supposed to remember about 250 words and make a video about it.
I do not ask you to memorize all of the words. Of course, it is impossible to memorize it, but at least you know what actually you're going to talk about, right? I do not ask you to copy paste from what you have already read, but you have to know what you're going to talk about. Now, please listen it.
Yeah, small voice. I cannot
Yeah.
hear anything.
Have you ever heard about a jellyfish? Does it have the same meaning of the word jelly or fish? Well, jelly is a food that is made from a jellygrass, while fish is a vertebrate animal that lives underwater that has fin and gills. But jellyfish is not actually a fish. Why? Because jellyfish is painless and they are entirely boneless. But even though they are boneless, they still can swim even faster than the waves. The next thing you want to know about jellyfish is that, of course, it lives in the sea, it lives underwater. Jellyfish has a stomach and a neck, but weirdly enough, they are no brain and no head, so they are quite headless, literally. Then, if it does not have a brain, how do they protect themselves then? Well, the answer is it has this very special nervous system. They cannot feel pain at all, but they can sense the world around them. And also, their entire body is made of water. So, they are transparent, so the other creature did not see them as something edible. They just see them as just seawater. There are some kinds of jellyfish, the one that lives in the darkness and the one that lives in salt water. For the jellyfish in the darkness, it has this special light that they can glow very, very beautifully. And that's the way they defend themselves too. Because in the dark of the sea, the sunshine cannot get through them. And the only light is from the body itself. So the other creatures did not think it as something they can eat. They think it's kind of as a sign of warning or something. Next thing you see the jellyfish on the salt water. The jellyfish that lives in the salt water is usually just your typical neighborhood jellyfish that is transparent and minding their own business. But if you're swimming and you know jellyfishes, you must really be careful. Why? Because some of these jellyfish contain a very, very dangerous poison, and they kind of sting, so do not get close to them. And also, there's this one jellyfish that is immortal, that causes 2 toxic dormice, which is they resist their aging, so they just simply immortal, and they just don't die at all. The difference is between all of these jellyfishes, of course, they have their own spirituality and uniqueness. So, that's all I have for this report text. And thank you so much for watching until the end. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Assalamualaikum.
That's all the video or the examples of the speaking test. You have already been sent by Rania, right? About the examples of the speaking test. Okay, it belongs
Are you
to.
talking about jellyfish?
I don't ask you to talk the same thing. Of course not. You have to create another, or you have to describe about another animal. Okay. Yeah. Before we end our teleconference at this moment, and you prepare for the speaking test and send to my WhatsApp as soon as possible. Is there another question about the speaking test?
Yes, can I get your number?
My number is 30 minutes. So at 8:30, you have already submitted all of the video. So you have to prepare for 10 minutes to read, or 10 till 15 minutes to read the report. Then you make the video about 3 minutes, right? So I will end this teleconference. Then you prepare for your speaking test. Send to my WhatsApp at 8:30. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay.
I can give it the assignment is 10:30.
10:30. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, no problem. If you want to send, okay, once more I will take a picture for the student who have already joined. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.